My name is Christophe Boule, founder of Esperlux. Thank you for watching. We're coming from Geneva Watch Days 2023. Joining me is Bertrand Savary, Angelus, and we are here to see some really awesome pieces from the brand that just released the Chronodate in the blue dial?
Storm Blue.
Storm Blue,
yeah.
Okay, that works too. So this is the successor to the Chrono Dato from decades ago when the brand was at its very peak, incorporating a more contemporary look for the brand. Tell us about this particular blue dial in the watch.
So the watch is a 42.5 millimeter, which is, the construction of the case is quite complicated because it's a titanium case, but inside the titanium case you have a carbon case, which is including all the movement and allow the movement to be water resistant. And the watch is an automatic movement, 60 hours power reserve, and vertical clutch engagement, very soft engagement when you are playing with a chrono. And yes, we decided to have this blue storm color for the summertime, and we're very happy with these pieces, and also the particularities of pieces delivered with the rubber band and with the titanium bracelet.
Mm-hmm. The previous versions you've done in the gray, the black, and the deep blue with the rose gold case.
Exactly.
Correct?
It was the first version coming in 3 different limited edition of 25 pieces, and then we had also the green dial, and now we are coming with the Storm Blue.
So Angelus is one of those brands that's got a very rich history, rich heritage. You know, they were manufacturing movements for several brands, in the 40s, 50s, 60s onwards, right, until the quartz crisis kind of put the brand out of commission. When you look to revive kind of a legend of a particular brand, what are some of the challenges that you guys face?
What we try to do is not to copy one-to-one what was done in the past. That's not the objective of the brand. But of course, we're trying to bring and to keep the DNA, a strong DNA with what has been done in the past, but to start to create also some more contemporary version of pieces. And we are taking really the DNA of the past, we are reinterpreting the design, and it's why also we try to keep it modern.
And you're also introducing the bracelet for the very first time, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly. I think it was really important because, in some countries it's quite humid, and people also like to have this kind of bracelets because it's, in terms of look and design, it's something which is quite unique. And we also try to have a different approach in terms of design and to bring a look which is which have not been seen on any other brands today.
And this is a full titanium bracelet, titanium case, 42 millimeters. For the case. The mid of the case here, is that ceramic or is it carbon?
It's a carbon.
It's a carbon mid in terms of the middle of the case here. And the best part about all of this, I'll show you guys the quick release. Let's take the straps out. I mean, how good is that? And just right back on. Boom. So you can go from rubber strap to bracelet real quick. One of the pieces that we didn't get a chance to talk about earlier this year was the release of the Messina Lab Pulsations Chronograph. That was a collaboration with Angelus. Beautiful in 39 millimeter?
39 millimeter. We also call that a doctor watch.
A doctor watch.
Because at the time in the 1950s, it was really used by the doctor to take the pulse or the breath of the patient. And the specificity of this watch, I would say, it's because the movement has been created by THA in the 80s. And manufacturer La Jouperet purchased the right to produce the movement years ago, and the movement has been done by the best watchmaker in the world, which are Journe, Flageolet, and Vianney Alter at the time.
That's right.
So it's
and they used to make that movement for the Quartier Privé, the Tortue monopusher chronograph,
exactly.
And then eventually it was used in the early Debutune chronographs as well. It's a beautiful caliber. It's a very nice, I guess, reissue. For the Pulsations Chronograph.
Yes, because the original watches, we purchased one, and the original one was 37 millimeter, but we decided to go for 39 because today we think that 37 could be a little bit too small for the majority of the clients.
And this is the first watch in the collection of the more heritage. I think it's the
La Fabrique.
La Fabrique.
La
I was gonna say
Fabrique,
manufacturer,
yes.
but La Fabrique.
Because at the time, the factory was named La Fabrique in the local Angelus, and it allowed us also to restart to make some pieces, we call that vintage inspiration,
Yeah.
by having two lines, one modern and one vintage,
Sure.
which is a Fabrique.
Okay. Awesome. Well, great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us, for making the
Thanks
time.
to you.
Thank you, Rich. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos from Geneva Watch Days 2023.
Thank you.